Right now, live at 5, up for review. Pfizer's COVID vaccine goes to an FDA panel as they consider an emergency use authorization.
2 weeks after Thanksgiving, and we're taking a look at COVID-19 cases in the county and if the holiday has had an impact.
And a big demand for machinists, welders, and other manufacturing careers remains in the Twin Forts. What's being done to attract potential employees?
What you need to know ahead of a busy shipping season.
Plus, why production on a hockey movie being filmed on the Iron Range has been halted.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over the city of Duluth. Key players in the city are providing new information on the battle against COVID-19, including information on a potential vaccine rollout. That story and more coming up over the next half hour. Good evening, I'm Anthony Mack. Kristen is off tonight. Thanks for joining us. Today marks 2 weeks since Thanksgiving, a key time frame when it comes to determining how much holiday gatherings played a role in COVID-19 spread. CBS 3's Natalie Grant set in on a meeting today with local health experts. She joins us live in downtown Duluth tonight. Natalie, at this point, is St. Louis County seeing that spike in cases that experts say they've been anticipating?
Good evening, Tony. No, not yet anyway. In fact, in St. Louis County, daily COVID-19 case totals have gone down slightly since the end of November. Now, in that press conference today, Amy Westbrook, the St. Louis County Public Health Director, said that around Thanksgiving, we were seeing a daily case count of about 200 per day. But recently, the county is reporting about 100 new cases per day. Westbrook did say that we do know that people socialized and traveled around the holiday, but maybe to a lesser extent, due to statewide pleas to stay home or the latest governor's order.
If we were to see Thanksgiving specifically impact our numbers, I think we would have started seeing that by now. If, maybe we could wait the next couple of days. But I think it's a good sign that we are not seeing an increase in numbers and we're actually seeing a decrease in numbers.
Now, with that being said, Westbrook says that although we are not seeing a big fallout at this point due to the holiday week, it's still important to continue to avoid participating in large social gatherings. Westbrook says that they still account for the largest percentage of COVID transmission in the community. Now, coming up tonight at 6, I'll have much more from Duluth area hospital leaders about the staffing needs that are in their hospitals, as well as the latest on COVID vaccine preparations.
We
Tony?
certainly look forward to that information. Natalie Grant live for us tonight. Thanks, Natalie. Meanwhile, Wisconsin's healthcare systems are strained right now. The state of Wisconsin has announced a partnership with the U.S. Army National Guard. They plan to send 45 medical personnel to support the Marshfield Clinic systems throughout the state. Evers says this is evidence that it's more important than ever to flatten the curve.
We're appreciative of this federal partnership at a time when our state and communities can really use it. It's also critically important that every Wisconsinite do their part to stop the spread of this virus by staying home and wearing masks whenever you have to go out.
Evers also gave a reminder to state residents the deadline to apply for state health care is Tuesday. With holiday gatherings discouraged, you might be planning to mail holiday gifts this year, and you're definitely not alone. The traditionally busy holiday season, coupled with the pandemic, has made shipping and mailing services busier than ever this December. CBS 3's Emma Quinn spoke with local delivery stores on what you need to know to get your packages out the door and into the hands of loved ones.
The holiday season is here, and shipping and mailing services are in full swing, getting your packages and Christmas cards out to delivery for people all across the country. Those that pack and mail in Duluth say this year's holiday season is busier than most years. In a typical year, they say people are sending packages out shortly after Black Friday. But this year, deliveries were sent out before Thanksgiving. So far, Pack and Mail hasn't seen delays in UPS and FedEx deliveries. They are seeing some delays with the United States Postal Service.
You want to make sure it's not rattling around in that box. If you can't find the best box size, we have several, so let us help you out and pack that so it won't cost you as much and get there safely.
The holiday shipping season tends to run before Christmas, but come the new year, they'll see people coming in to return packages or gifts. Now, the owners of Pack and Mail say you're going to want to have your packages sent out by Monday of next week to ensure they'll get to their destination by Christmas.
All right, thanks, Emma. And shipping businesses on the Iron Range are just as busy. We'll take a closer look at how they're getting packages out the door tonight at 6 o'clock. Here in the Twin Ports, there's been strong demand for machinists, welders, and engineers, even during the pandemic. That's part of why LSC held an integrated manufacturing open house at its downtown campus today. Daniel Fanning, the college's vice president of external relations, says these manufacturing jobs tend to be considered essential during the shutdowns. He says that's why he saw all kinds of people reserving a tour today.
You got everything from high school seniors who are just thinking about what they might do next year to men and women kind of mid-career level that are just looking for maybe something more secure, especially knowing that there's so many jobs in the Twin Ports for manufacturing.
The open house ran from 2 to 6 today. If you missed out, you can find more details on our website. The race for a vaccine is moving into the final stretch. After a day-long meeting, an FDA advisory panel endorsed Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine, paving the way for emergency use authorization. If approved, the first shots could come within just a few days. Skylar Henry reports from the FDA headquarters out east.
It's the final hurdle for the Pfizer COVID vaccine. A group of experts meeting to discuss whether to recommend emergency authorization. The drug maker made its case in a virtual presentation.
We were able to enroll over 40,000 participants in a record 6 weeks, give them each 2 doses of vaccine, and ensure their safety while conducting the trial with strict compliance and uncompromising quality.
Safety is the top question, especially after the UK reported 2 possible allergic reactions. The FDA will consider the panel's recommendation, but the commissioner has already signaled strong support, saying he has complete confidence in the scientific review.
Remember, those reviewers are people, are mothers, fathers, their brothers and sisters. They have kids and grandkids.
The panel gave the public a chance to express concerns.
Given the process for reviewing new products usually takes 6 to 10 months, how could the FDA be as rigorous in weeks this time?
If the FDA gives the green light, vaccinations could begin within days, shattering all records for the speed of the vaccine's development. As the virus surges across the country, the urgency is rising. The number of daily deaths topping 3,000 for the first time on Wednesday. Hospitals are preparing freezers for when the vaccine arrives.
Personally, I cannot roll up my sleeve fast enough to get this vaccination, and I guess I would urge the community, when it's that time, to do the same.
UPS and FedEx are ready to ship out millions of doses as soon as the vaccine is approved, promising they'll be top priority, even as holiday shipping hits its peak.
The advisory panel is made up of non-government experts. The FDA is expected to follow the committee's advice, but it is not required to do so. A sad update to a story we brought you last night. We're learning the pilot in the F-16 crash in the UP has died. The crash happened around 8 p.m. Tuesday night, just south of Marquette. The pilot was on a training mission with the 115th Fighter Wing out of Wisconsin. His identity has not yet been released. The crash is still under investigation. The 115th says they plan to release more details Friday. Dave's here for a quick look at the weather now. Dave, another unseasonably warm day it felt like out there today.
Yeah, this morning's low temperatures were warmer than our normal high temperatures as our warm spell continues. Taking a look at those temps here this morning, says a lot of places were around 30. Keep in mind the normal high is around 24. So just about every town beat that except for Watersmeet, where it was only 21. Well, along with warmer temperatures, of course, we had a trough of lower pressure bring a bit of a mix along the Canadian border here today. And that's not quite all the precip we're going to be getting, as that low pressure system mostly dodges our area. It will mostly miss us, yes, but again, borderland got a little bit today, and the UP might get a little bit tomorrow, but yeah, it's going to miss the rest of us. So this is not the big snowmaker snow fans were hoping for just a few days ago. For Friday then, if you're outside of the UP, we're looking for a partly sunny to mostly cloudy sky with low temps in the low 20s and daytime highs near 30. So we are starting to cool back towards normal. I'll show that progression and any other precip chances coming up in just a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, why a major film production on the Iron Range has been halted. That and more in City by City. And later, after a fatal officer-involved shooting on the Iron Range last weekend, we're digging into why St. Louis County deputies don't wear body cameras. We'll have those details tonight at 6.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS 3. CBS 3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
For the holidays, your friends at Sammy's Pizza have handcrafted a saucy deal. Buy $50 in Sammy's gift cards and get a $10 gift certificate free at participating Sammy's now until December 31st.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Van Dielen, Chief Medical Officer at St. Luke's. While the holidays might feel a little different this year, they can be just as magical. Let's take this time to enjoy the small things that make this season so special and maybe even discover some new traditions. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do to keep our community safe. From all of us at St. Luke's, have a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season.
To all our MediaCom customers, thank you.
We just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for trusting us to keep your family connected.
We'll do whatever it takes. Yep, we got you.
Thank you so much for being patient and your support.
You all are the reason that we do what we do, and we couldn't do it without you.
So thank you. We appreciate you, and please stay safe.
Thank you for being a part of our MediaCom family.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Make it the best holiday ever with the True Love Guarantee at Numi Jewelers. Dazzle her with a gift she's guaranteed to love. We're so sure she'll love the piece you choose that we'll even exchange it if she doesn't. True love is guaranteed at Numi Jewelers.
Coming up Friday on CBS3 this morning, updates from Duluth city officials about the city's COVID-19 response efforts.
And a cool down arrives. I'll have a look at your weekend forecast.
So wake up with us starting at 5 a.m.
For the holidays, your friends at Sammy's Pizza have handcrafted a saucy deal. Buy $50 in Sammy's gift cards and get a $10 gift certificate free at participating Sammy's now until December 31st.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over Bentleyville as we inch a little bit closer to the weekend. Dave Anderson will be in shortly to tell us the chances of getting some snow, but first, let's check in around the region. From a new fire chief in Cloquet to a film production being halted on the Iron Range, that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. In Ely, there's a new way to shop for different products and help support local businesses. The website BoundaryWatersMarketplace.com was recently launched. It's a resource for small business owners and artists in the area to feature their products online during this time when the pandemic is making it more and more difficult for communities to support one another. Down in Cloquet, the city's new fire chief is officially on the job. Matthew Ashmore started on November 30th. He's from Hibbing, but moved to Cloquet to take the job. He's served on several departments, including in Eveleth. He takes over for the former chief, Ken Schroeder, who spent about 10 years on the job. And on the Iron Range, production on the Way of the Warriors hockey movie has been halted due to COVID-19. The film's producer, John Montague, said the governor's latest round of restrictions impacted too many filming areas, including hockey rinks. Montague said they're waiting for cases in the area to decline before starting back up again. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, NASA has selected their astronaut team for a major lunar mission. What they hope to accomplish coming right up.
Today's high temp of 43 was almost 20 degrees warmer than normal again. But tomorrow we fall to only 5 or 6 degrees warmer than normal, a sign that temperatures are changing. Will we get any precip? I'll talk about who could get a little bit tomorrow coming up right after our break.
Season 2 is here, y'all. And yes, I am in an eye patch. How much more, Kelly, can it
get? The
get?
Kelly Clarkson Show, weekdays at 3 on CBS 3.
Medicare isn't everyone's favorite thing to shop for, but with UCare, it might be worth a browse because right now, UCare is offering a $0 premium plan statewide. And unlike original Medicare, you also get prescription drugs, doctor visits, dental, hearing, and glasses. Fire off any questions to a decomplicator today. Hey, it's what we're here for. UCare, people-powered health plans.
Menards is always here to help you take on your next project. We carry a great selection of Bosch power tools. From the workshop to the job site, Bosch gives you the performance you need. Get this cordless half-inch hammer drill for only $99. This 3-shelf storage rack has steel braces on both end frames for added strength and capacity. On sale today for just $119.99. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Hey, Bulldog fans, it only happens once a year. The annual holiday sale at UMD stores. Save 25% on the entire stock of UMD wear and gifts for Bulldog fans of all ages. December 9th through the 15th. Gift cards are always the right size, and for a limited time, receive a holiday bonus card with each $50 UMD stores gift card purchase. Visit us on the UMD campus, open weekdays and weekends, or shop online anytime at umdstores.com.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3 for up-to-date coverage morning and night.
Melt the cold winter with hot gear from Duluth Lawn and Sports.
What you need to know ahead of a busy shipping season.
A mixed bag of precip fell near the Canadian border today. Will it come for the rest of us tomorrow? We'll talk about that tonight.
Local CBS3. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, the old saying says, red sky in the morning, a sailor should take warning. And we got that this morning, beautiful red sky. But there really wasn't much danger out there. Folks along the Canadian border did get a little bit of mixed precip, but it didn't add up to much. That main body of the low pressure system, it is indeed going to be missing us. Maybe tomorrow it'll kick up some more mix in places like the UP, but the bulk of our region is going to get nothing but a cloudy sky out of the deal. And that may be the only precip chance we get for the week ahead. We're back to the dry side. There's a quick look at Bentleyville. It's lit up very nicely here tonight. And we move on now to the current conditions at the airport. It's 37 degrees, relative humidity 76%, north wind 9 miles per hour, and the air pressure a little bit high at 29.99 inches of mercury because that low pressure system, like I mentioned, for the most part is missing us. And then a weak high will take over perhaps later this weekend to keep us semi-sunny and mostly dry for most of the week ahead. Current temps 34 to 37 in the UP, and the range in Wisconsin is going 37 to 40. The hot spot is Hayward. The cool spot seems to be Solon Springs. Upper 30s, 37s to be exact, from Cloquet down to Moose Lake, and then we're looking at mid to upper 30s on the North Shore. And the Iron Ranges are in the 30s as well, same deal with Borderland. That cloud cover out there is making for uniform temperatures, and it will keep overnight lows up again tonight. It will be fairly mild by tomorrow morning, but tomorrow's daytime highs will start to come down. Instead of 40 like today, probably 30 is a better bet. Doppler map right now shows the clouds in our area still in the wake of that little bit of precip that came to call along border country earlier today. We'll take another look as that came through in the morning hours especially, and didn't move too far down towards the south, and now it's moving out. May cross the lake tomorrow into the UP, where folks there have a chance for just a little bit of a mix. It's only a 20% chance, but odds are it will probably have a decent shot at getting there despite those lower odds because no obstacles across the lake. So flurries vaguely possible through Friday, but yeah, that main low pressure system's going well to our south, and weak higher pressure settling in to dry us up again by Saturday and probably keep us that way through the next week. So we'll show you that week now with our 7-day forecast. Tonight in Minnesota, the low temperatures start to dip up north. They get back into the teens, but that's still a bit warmer than normal. And then 20s for the rest of the state, mostly cloudy sky. And into Wisconsin and Michigan, mostly cloudy there as well, with low temps still fairly warm, 24 to 28 degrees. Then tomorrow, the cooler air coming in with a northeasterly wind will take temperatures down into the low to mid-30s. Should be partly sunny in Wisconsin, but keep in mind you have a chance for a rain-snow mix in the upper peninsula. Minnesota, well, probably a partly sunny sky there, and high temps from 26 to 33. That's a little bit warmer than normal when you get towards places like Ely at 26, but towards the lake it's still warmer than normal. But temperatures will continue to descend as the week goes on. After our slight precip chance on Friday, Tony, Saturday through Thursday, I don't see anything. That weaker high pressure system has got just enough oomph in its muscles there to keep the clouds down for the most part, and it looks like the snow chance is away for the all part.
The dry spell continues. I just feel like we're just not getting any snow this year.
No, that's the way it seems so far, Tony.
It was such a fast start. It's weird to see now.
True.
Thanks, Dave. NASA has selected 18 astronauts for a program that could establish a sustainable presence on the moon and prepare for future trips to Mars. Vice President Mike Pence revealed the list of new astronauts for the program yesterday at the Kennedy Space Center. He said the first woman to walk on the moon will come from this group. Mark Strassman looks at the candidates for NASA's first lunar mission since 1972.
Jessica Watkins.
Make way, Apollo era. In 2020, this is what the right stuff looks like.
The Artemis generation.
NASA's 18 Artemis astronauts range in age from 32 to 55. They include flight test pilots, geologists, and a former Navy SEAL. Half have never been to space. Half are women. And NASA intends for one of them to become a space first.
I'm either going to walk on the moon or one of my friends is going to walk on the moon. And both of those scenarios are beyond my wildest dreams when I was a kid.
It really just took my breath away.
We talked to Artemis astronaut Nicole Mann. She's currently training to fly Boeing's Starliner spaceship to the International Space Station next year. And now the moon is on her horizon, too.
Would it be important to you to be the first woman to land on the moon?
You know, I would love to be the first woman to walk on the moon, but in reality, it's the bigger mission that's more important. It's important that we get there as Americans, that we get there as a human race.
To get there, NASA's developing a new mega rocket and crew capsule called Orion. But Congress is yet to fully fund the Trump administration's 2024 landing goal. And the incoming Biden administration has to agree with these excited Artemis astronauts that this moon mission matters.
And one of the important things for a huge program and a huge endeavor like this is to have that continuity across administrations. And I feel confident that we have that. This is the future of human exploration.
But if the goal here was to create moon excitement, mission accomplished.
Meanwhile, Vice President Mike Pence officially renamed the Air Force's East Coast launch base the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. Well, let's talk about today's adoptable pet, which comes to us from Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing. This is Brownie. He's a 5-year-old boxer mix. This spunky little guy loves to get outside, run around, and playing fetch is his absolute favorite. Brownie hasn't socialized with a ton of kids or other animals. He's always been a little bit of a come-and-go dog, so he might need just a little bit of leash training. But if you teach him to stick around, he should be just fine. Brownie's up to date on shots, and he's also neutered. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt him, then you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, the president's attempts to overturn the election in Wisconsin is heading back to the courtroom. We have details coming up.
At Home Furniture, during our family pricing, you pay what our families pay and get an extra 10% off sale prices, plus no interest financing for 3 years and free no-contact shipping. Get family pricing now for a limited time, only at Home Furniture.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. Chicken, beef, gyros. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
At Ralph Eye Care Specialists, we help your family see well. We check your child's need for glasses, and we screen for problems which are best treated early in life. We test your parents for diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma. These often have no early symptoms, so regular eye exams are important. And we care for you, providing routine and emergency care for your lifetime. Call now to schedule an appointment at Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Be smart. Be active. Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit visionprooptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
This is a special announcement from Prime Appliance. Black November pricing will continue the entire month of December. Prime Appliance knows it's been a rough year. To make it a little bit better, our gift to you is Black November pricing all through the entire month of December. If you need appliances, now is the time. All washers and dryers, ranges, freezers, refrigerators, microwaves, dishwashers, 4-piece kitchen suites, everything has Black November pricing. Financing always available. You can take it home today or you can let the pros deliver it to you. Prime Appliance is the only place to buy your appliances. Come in and let us prove it to you.
When Subaru shares the love, good things happen. Over 64,000 pets supported. Over 2,500 wishes granted. Over 2 million meals provided. Over 400 national parks protected. In fact, Subaru and our retailers will have proudly donated over $200 million to national and hometown charities through the Subaru Share the Love event.
Visit Miller Hill Subaru today, online at millerhill.com.
For months, we've all done our best to stay safe. But to remain safe in the long run, it's up to us all to take actions that don't just slow the spread of COVID, but collectively overcome it. Like getting a test if you have any symptoms, answering if your health department calls, and wearing a mask in public spaces. We all want to regain what we love in life. To get there, we all need to go forward and do our part.
Now at Home Sleep Express, you can get a king-size heirloom mattress for the price of a queen. Save hundreds on heirloom, plus get free delivery, setup, and a 120-day comfort guarantee. King for the price of a queen on heirloom mattresses. Now for a limited time at Home Sleep Express.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3 for up-to-date coverage morning and night.
Minneapolis City Council unanimously approved a city budget early this morning. The budget will shift about $8 million from the police department towards violence prevention and other programs. Mayor Jacob Fry said the vote was a defining moment for the city, which has experienced soaring crime rates amid calls to defund the police since the death of George Floyd. Meanwhile, President Trump's efforts to overturn Joe Biden's win in Wisconsin is returning to the courtroom. Hearings happened today for multiple lawsuits. The lawsuits seek to invalidate hundreds of thousands of ballots. Trump's attorneys are urging the courts to act quickly so he can appeal any adverse ruling before members of the Electoral College meet on Monday. Opposing attorneys say the cases are without merit and that they should be dismissed.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, the FDA is set to grant emergency use authorization of the Pfizer vaccine, how hospitals are getting ready for the mass shipment of doses. Plus, the economic struggle continues. New jobless claims soar to their highest level in months. We follow one family's struggle as they face eviction. And in a year with so much darkness, Andrea Bocelli delivers the light of Christmas music, this time with a special guest. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Change the future of medicine from the convenience of home. Join the All of Us research program to help improve health research and speed up medical breakthroughs. Visit essentialhealth.org/allofus to learn more.
Northwest Outlet is #1 when it comes to kids' winter clothing from the North Face and Columbia. Shopping Northwest Outlet for kids is a pleasure because they carry everything to keep them warm and dry in sizes infant to extra large for you. Jackets, winter coats, snow pants, bibs, mitts, gloves, hats, and smart wool socks, and winter boots from Kamek and Baffin and more. So keep the kids warm and dry this winter with the best from the North Face and Columbia. Shop Northwest Outlet, the children's winter clothing store. 1814 Belknap Superior. Happy holidays, everyone.
Black Bear Casino Resorts is excited to bring you Frosty Free Play. Join us every Saturday in December from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Players Club members have the chance to win $10 in free play after earning 30 points. After earning 30 points, players swipe their Players Club card at any kiosk and win $10 in free play. Plus, you can win up to 4 times a day. That's a maximum of 4 swipes a day and a total of $40 in free play won. We can't wait to see you at the Bear every Saturday in December for Frosty Free Play. Make the Bear your place.
Searching for the right health insurance plan is like, well, searching for a needle in a haystack. You don't even know where to begin. What?
Oh, here's another.
No.
Slightly lower deductible, and you can stay in your network. Plus, you qualify for financial help.
Okay, then.
At MNsure, you can compare plans, qualify for financial help, even get free assistance virtually or over the phone. When it comes to health insurance, be sure with MNsure.org.
Mining. It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northlands still to this day.
Watch High on Mining with Kristen Vaki every Tuesday at 10. Brought to you by Iron Mining Association, Range Regional Airport, and Miners National Bank of Evelyn. Only on live, local CBS 3. Men's Wardrobe by Mainstream Fashions for Men. The annual gift giver sale is going on now through December 31st. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Before we leave you, here's a quick live look at the always picturesque Bayfield, Wisconsin. Now let's revisit one of our top stories from tonight and give you a preview of what's still to come at 6. Today is a key day in the race to a vaccine. The Food and Drug Administration Advisory Panel is meeting now to review Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine for emergency use. If approved, the first shots could come within just a few days. Meanwhile, plans are underway to distribute the vaccine in Minnesota and Wisconsin. And later tonight on the Iron Range, a new COVID testing site is opening specifically for police officers, firefighters, and other first responders. 2 new sites will be opening, one in Virginia and one in Hibbing. Tonight on the CBS 3 News at 6, we'll take you inside the testing facilities and explain why health officials think designated sites for first responders are beneficial. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you back at 6. Thanks for joining us.